What is up, peeps? This is For The Win TCG, and I'm welcoming you back to another YouTube video. And before we do get into this, I just want to say huge thanks to the support in the most recent video, the one I uploaded introducing the new series. There has been so many requests in the comments to try out different challenges and stuff. So I will be getting on that, and as I said, this video is going to come out every single Thursday, so that's when the series will next continue. So it will be in 2 days from now, where I will be uploading a challenge video. I still have that second series to announce, but I want to kind of get that prepared and ready before I do announce it. But with that all said, we have a bit of a fun deck today. It is a Rayquaza Electrode GX. Now, this is all a bit all over the place when you just look at it from face value. You've got a Pyro in there and Electrode, but I think you can figure out what is the idea here. So the idea is just obviously get Rays in play. Ray is the main attacker. And then we have Pyro, which will hold a ton of energy for us, which will be put onto it by Electrode GX. So we're going to get energy in the discard pile, either through milling or just using Viridian Forest or Ultra Balls, Mysterious. There's a lot of ways to get energy in the discard pile. And using Electrode to hyper accelerate effectively the damage output of Rayquaza with a big cost, though, of losing 2 prizes. Now, obviously, it's not the best way to play Rayquaza GX. It is just a fun deck nonetheless, as I always say, and as you guys always say to me as well, whenever I do doubt it, is this is all for fun and just crazy wacky decks. And I think this is crazy. I think this is wacky. And I will be looking at Electro GX for the time being, because I feel like it has some high level of potential. So I want to give it a shot. Plus, it's always fun to play a card that's very high risk, high reward. It's always a great watch as well. So I want to try this one out. And I am also working on Sombra Curses, or Sombras, if you don't know who she is, a great Twitch streamer. Her list as well for a Ho-Oh Electrode deck that will be coming out potentially on Friday. I have to see how the Friday goes. I did leave a message on my community tab, but if you guys didn't see, I wasn't able to upload a video yesterday because I went to watch Endgame. And oh my god, that film is insane. You should watch it. And it's one of those films where even if you don't know what's really going on, you could still really enjoy it, and you should still watch it. It's one of those films, trust me. I think it's similar to how people would describe Into the Spider-Verse to people who don't like comic book movies. So, like, it's still a good film. Oh, it's still a good film nonetheless. So, if you haven't seen it, which you probably have, yeah, go give it a watch. No spoilers, obviously, but I saw it yesterday, and it was insane. But I didn't get out until about, like, 1 a.m. So yeah, there's no chance of me uploading a video, especially having to drop my son off in the morning. All right, let's get a Lily. We're actually Mysterious Treasure here for a Rayquaza as well. So you're wondering what the energy switches is for. It's because if we get to the point of accelerating energy into play with the Electro GX, then we can energy switch around onto the Rayquaza. I think energy switch is quite a decent card overall. It didn't really see play when Rayquaza was initially released, but it's starting to see play now in Pikarom and stuff like that. And I think it's really effective if you want to play Rayquaza solo or just with a unique twist. I think it's pretty cool. I don't want to drop the Oranguru just yet. Kind of don't want to just hold my hand. We have some energy in the discard pile, not a crazy amount to need the Electrode yet. We can just start attacking. I mean, we could be hyper aggressive here and go for a... Oh, no, I don't think we can attack this turn. I think I'm going to promote the Rayquaza. But I think we just pass. I think that's just what we do right now. So we'll pass up. The traditional turn 1 of this deck, or the idea of this deck, I say traditional as if it's been played for ages, but the idea in this deck is to go for the turn 1 Elm, actually, to get some Litleos and a Voltorb down, but we managed to do it with the Lily, so that's good. We found an alternative route. But it is critical to get a Litleo and a Voltorb down, because if you are struggling to get energy into play at the start of the game, which Rayquaza really does struggle with, so long as you get energy in the discard pile, you can go ahead and accelerate energy really quickly. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I wish I burned my cards then. Yeah, you can put Shuckle in this deck, but one thing I've already realized with testing this deck out is there's so much bench space that you could use. There's got a Oranguru, we have the Litleos, we have the Voltorbs, we have the Rayquazas, we have the Brain Latias, there we go, Prism Star. You'll realize when playing this deck that the bench gets taken up very quickly. So yeah, we're definitely going to be careful. All right, let's go for the Cynthia here. We could Electrode onto the Litleo, but we don't want to do that right now. We're definitely getting an energy. Of course we are. Of course we're getting an energy. I want a Pow Pad Do I want a power pad now? I don't know. I'm not too sure yet. Let's see what nest ball's going to give us. I want to save the bench spot for the Rayquaza. At least one. And a Lele just in case. Oh, no, we have no Lele's left. Wait, is Lele's in the discard, isn't it? Yeah. So we have a route to draw next turn, but do we get the Oranguru out? We get a Oranguru power pad, rescue stretch, the Lele back into deck and get an extra pull. Is that really worth it? Let's go. We're playing a risky deck. We can make risky moves, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get you in. You two. There we go. Sweet, 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 sweet. Let's shuffle Lele back into deck here. We're not going to use the Electrode yet. It's just not necessary right now. So we won't. I think we just attack into it this turn. I have just realized we'll probably play another game because I have just realized another card that will go really good, and that Shaman Prism Star would go really good in this deck because Electro can accelerate to Shaman. So it would make it a lot more worthwhile now that I think about it. But the cool thing in here is we don't really need to rely on things like Wishful Baton so heavily because I know Rayquaza plays Wishful Baton, obviously, because, well, Rayquaza goes down if it does. And the start of the game, we can use Electrode just to get it all back into play. Obviously, we only want to use Electrode once. Like, definitely once. Once or nonce is when we want to use Electrode. We don't want to use it twice. It's so bad if we get to a point where we have to use it twice. Oh, we're in a bad place, though. We've got a bit of a coin flip action going on here. And did I prize both my Pyroars? Did I really prize both of my Pyroars? I think I did here. No, we didn't. We've got them. Okay, let's just get another Ray down for the time being. We'll just do that and get some energy on that as well. Discard, discard. There goes the Latium. That's kind of a bad discard, but that's fine. We'll have to just live with that. Don't need to Electrode yet. All right, let's go for the... Yeah, there we go. We ran into it. We could have gone for the Tempest, actually. I think that would have been the play. Now that I think about it, but if they don't bench anything next turn and that their board state stays the way it does, then I think we're good. I think we are good. So, one thing I've realized as well when playing this deck is Rayquaza is kind of good enough to stand on its own with energy switches, just alone. Now that I think about it, because when I've been playing it, there's a lot of times where I've not really needed the Electrode combo, but again, with that said, there has been times where I've been falling behind and I come up against a Coelosaur or something, which actually happened the game before I started recording this. Was a Coelosaur was there, and then we needed a large amount of damage, and then this just came in, 5 energy in play, bang, one shot of Coelosaur. So that happened. That actually happened. Yes, r/that happened. All right. So what damage are they doing there? So they haven't got the KO just yet, but next turn they do, unless we retreat. I don't want to retreat. That's like 3 energy out of the bin. Out of the way, sorry. All right, yeah, that's not happening. Although, if we do flip the heads, I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to risk it for a biscuit. Let's go. Oh, come on. Serve me well. We could still Viridian Forest, get some energy in a discard power. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the grass. I'm thinking that because if we do die, I'm looking to Electrode next turn. Oh yeah. Which, yes, it's bad because they're going to go down to a ton of... they're going to go down to 2 prize cards left in our turn. But if that gives us the game, then I'm more than happy to go for the Electrode play. So that's something I'm okay with doing. But again, you can already see why it's such a high risk, high reward. I really, really wanted to try it because I think Electrode's really cool when you play it with Shaman. Because... Shedinja. Sorry, because, well, you can use it and only give away 1 prize card rather than give away 2, which is such a big deal. Now that I think, wow, okay. I didn't know. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, I didn't see that coming. Should have seen it coming, did I? No. And I can't use Electrode. Oh, did I say high risk, high reward? Yeah, I did, didn't I? We'll give them game. Why not give them game in the most fun way possible? Let's just blow ourselves up. Oh, no, this is bad. Oh, no. There we are. Yay! Okay. Take 2. We're going to get Shaman in there, I think. And Really need to consider benching, I think. I think benching is such a big deal. You can see I've tried a lot of Ray decks. Maybe cut the Orangurus. I'm not sure yet. Shaman. I don't have it. Wow. Okay, apparently I don't have Shaman. Okay, with that said, I think we're just going to jump into another one then. And see how it goes. I can't believe I don't have Shaman. What? That'd be so dope. All right, let's go. Get into another one. I think I need to really consider how I'm playing this deck. I need a turn 2 Electrode with a good benefit. Otherwise, we're going to fall behind, I think. So we need energy in the discard pile pretty quickly. And we need an Electrode turn 2 fully utilized. So we can just really rapidly go up in damage and just one-shot our way to victory. That's the idea. And that's not going to be successful with this kind of hand. So it looks like next turn, if we get nothing, we're doing a Tempest. Because this hand is a bit of a yikes. It's even more of a yikes. Look at that. What is that? What is that? That's what happens when you play 14 energy, though. So I guess that's the outcome. Are they going to pass as well? Ah, that'd be cool if they just pass as well. We're both dead drawing. All right, yeah, we're going to Tempest GX. I don't give... insert curse word. All right, let's go. Tempest GX. And hopefully we get something valuable there. No. Yeah. Get out of it. All of you. Get out. No. I don't want to see your faces again. Get out of it. All of that in the discard pile. So we've got our energy in the discard pile to use with our Electrode. So that's good. We've got the Electrode. That's also good. We do have Elm. So that's also good. Thank God. We have some good stuff here now. That was a terrible start hand. So Tempest is going to pay off. So long as they don't kill us. We could really... see, we need another turn. We're just a turn behind, unfortunately, to be able to, you know, come in and just one-shot that thing next turn. We can't do that. Yikes. Again. Okay. A turn behind. Such a big deal. Such a big deal. All right, we're going to let this Ray go down. We're going to do this. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Now we could attack into it this turn. And then Electrode next turn. But that's given away so many prize cards. Oranguru, down you go. Now I am thinking of an energy switch play. You know, that is in my mind. But... like energy switching and then just letting them take the Ray so we keep the energy in play. But we're just going to explode ourselves next turn anyway. Huh. Okay, Power Pad is actually going to make us worse here. We don't want a Power Pad. Yikes. All right, let's get rid of the Lit Leo. Get an energy here. So we decrease the odds of drawing into one. What's going on our deck? Full Cynthia, Erica, Lily. Okay. All right. And I think we just attack. Bit of a yikes. Going in for only 90 damage. See, if we had this board state on the first turn, then that really would have been good. It really would have been good. But luckily, the Litleo is free retreat, so we don't have to worry about retreating. But we still need to worry about going down to 2 prize cards. That's what we need to worry about, because that's exactly what we're going to do. Did I say high risk, high reward? Yeah, I said it for a reason. Here we go. All right. I think we have everything we need. We've got the Rayquaza. We've got the Ultra Ball for the other Pyro. That's good. Let's mill again. I should have Ultra Balled first. Yeah, I was a bit scared I was going to get rid of our own Pyro. All right. Okay. Yeah. Then we get rid of you. And we only need one energy switch. So we get rid of you. Then we get Pyro. But first off, we go for the retreat. Yeah, there we go. Then we evolve to Pyro. Sweet. And then we power pad for no draw supporters. We are not power padding at all. I think we instruct. See what we get. Maybe I should have done that last. All right. How many energy do I have in the discard pile? 4, 3. Oh, we have more than enough. Okay. All right, so I think we now explode ourselves and put all of the energy onto this Pyro. Now, if you're wondering what Pyro does, it basically cannot be Guzma'd. That's why I'm doing it to Pyro. Pyro cannot be brought into the active and taken down. So, no matter what, that Pyro is pretty much safe. Unless they go for energy removal, that's the only way they're going to be able to take this energy down. Otherwise, the energy is staying in play. So that's why Pyro is pretty good for Electrode, because, well, we could come out now and go from hitting 90 damage to 210 in one turn, but with a huge sacrifice. We have to now just trample through the opponent to win. So we're trying to do what Rayquaza does best, and that's just storm through your opponent. But if you don't in this deck, you're probably going to lose. So it's very important that we do that. And we are, again, really emphasizing we're not up against a top tier deck here. We are playing against Incineroar. Although Incineroar is a good card, it's a good deck, it's very solid. You know, it's not top tier. But, again, I think I'm emphasizing it, probably the second or third time here. This is not meant to be a meta deck. It's just meant to be for fun. So if you want to try it out, go ahead. I think the Pyro idea was also suggested to me in the past. I have forgotten who said it, so I'm sorry. With Sceptile, because Sceptile obviously quite similar to Rayquaza, does set amount of damage for energy in play. But I wanted to apply it to Rayquaza because it's a basic rather than a stage 2, which is just easier to achieve. What am I going to do here? Search step for 2 cards. Okay, so we are getting another KO here, which is good. So we're doing what we planned, and that's kind of just sacrificing some prizes to really get ahead of the game. It's kind of like, just to let you know quickly before I make this comment, I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff recently. Kind of getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh just for the fun of it. But it's kind of like Pegasus in Yu-Gi-Oh, if you don't know, who sacrifices life points to bring out his tunes or whatever, you know. It's kind of like one of those things. 1 step back, 2 steps forward, right? Anyway, enough yapping on about Yu-Gi-Oh. This is Pokemon. Let's get Latias into play. Yeah, let's do that. And I kind of want to play the Elm. Oh, wait, no, I can just thin the Elm away like that. No, let's not do that. Because I want to instruct. And still, there is no draw supporters yet. I kind of want to get the Guzmas. There's one Guzma. I want to fully utilize that power pad. I don't want to just use it for one Guzma or something, you know. All right, let's just do that. We'll walk through there, hitting 240 damage. Am I right? Yeah, we are. All right, so there we go. So now they are probably going to evolve into something of some sort, because they did get 2 cards into their hands, so they have to get something out. Now they remember they can't Guzma that Pyro, so they could really try and go for the Guzma play, but if they do, they're gonna stay there. They cannot Guzma that Pyro, and I think that's what they're trying to do. No, they're just gonna pass. Okay, alrighty. See, just a huge upper advantage right now. It's so sick. All right, let's get just an energy down here. Let's Lily for 2. Honestly, not good, but we're in a massive we have a massive upper hand already. So I'm so happy that I got to show the idea of the deck. So I was sitting there going, right, we've lost again. No, this is exactly what this deck was meant to do. It was meant to just go huge sacrifice, big payoff, and here we are. I might even sneak in a third one. I'm feeling a bit cheeky. Wait, what? God damn it! I forgot. Why you have to do this? Why you gotta do that to me, man? I was like, yeah, I got game. It's in the hand. Oh, I'm so cocky. Okay. Let's go again. We'll go one more time. We are not finishing on that. That is not happening today. Not in my town. No way, buddy. No. Not happening. That was embarrassing. I'm not going to lie. So let's actually try and get a proper win this time. Again, we are going for the turn 2 Electrode GX play. Would you like to go first? Yes. Yes, I do like to go first. Took me a second to realize what would be best in this deck. Yeah, it's going first. I mean, yeah. We can get Elm out. And get Electrode and Litleo out. But I kind of want to get Rayquaza out this turn, you know? Considering we've got energy in hand. But, let's see what we get. Oh, yeah. Of course that happens. Oh, beautiful. All right, let's get rid of the energy and we'll get a Rayquaza down. Yeah, we do. Good stuff. All right, so let's get that into play. And I don't think that Mr. Mime's going to be an issue, really. What do we get rid of? Okay, that's not a big deal. I don't think the Mr. Mime's going to be an issue. Yeah, because I think we go from odd to even to odd to even, right? Is that how the 3 times tables work? Am I bad at maths still? Probably. What do we pull? Oh, yeah, go on. Yes. I think we're going to go for probably Latios. I'm scared of them getting a Guzma on the Voltorb and just KOing it. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what my fear is right now. Is there any KO they're going to get? No. This is a Charizard deck. We could be comfortable. Okay. Bit of a shame that it's not a Grass Energy, because this would be a great Tempest turn. Well, we are going first, so I don't think I'm making any sense here. Is that normal? Yeah. Of course it's normal. Yeah. All right, let's see what they got going. Oh, Crushing Hammer. Come on! Don't be some sort of crazy milled Charizard deck, which would make no sense. But, yeah, anyway, with that said, just to briefly discuss the second series, the idea behind the second series is mainly to address the issue, well, with the ELO. So the second series is going to kind of cover that. So if you're still concerned about that, that will be covered. Whilst I still have the Mondays, which we're moving to today, hence why I'm uploading this video. But Monday is supposed to be a fresh deck, and Friday is supposed to be a fresh deck list, which would be just playing against on the ladder, or maybe in a tournament, depending on how I feel and what's going on with the with my tickets. Obviously, because you need to set my tickets to play a tournament. But all those semantics aside, I think the new series will cover that angle. So I think everything should be pretty good, and I'm pretty excited actually for one, the challenge series is so fun, and it's just so fresh as well. I love it. But I'm super looking forward to kind of digging into that, and also this other series is going to be pretty dope as well. Anyway, let's get another Ray. Do we risk it? We got to. I mean, we don't want anything other than a Ray on that bench spot down there. So now we can bench the Ray and hope to get rid of an energy, and I think we just gotta. We've got to go in blind here. Oh, yeah, of course we do. Yeah, we get it. All right, and we're going to Oranguru here for some stuff. What do we get? Give me Draw Supporter. We don't, but we do have an attack, thanks to Energy Switch. So let's get you onto the Ray. And I think we're hitting... So what is this? Magic Odds. We're hitting 90. Oh, we can't do it. Ha! Typical. Tempest! Here we go. All right, there we are. Tempest GX. Just... absolutely blowing our hand up. I want to find some Ultra Balls, man, because I want to get energy in there to use this Electrode. I want to get energy in a discard pile. Well, we've got the Mysterious Treasures to do it, but I think an Ultra Ball would be pretty dope, because I think after that we have some good stuff. Good energy going into play here to get the one shot. We can't... I mean, if we do over 250, then cool, but we have to do a certain amount of damage. So we have to do 180. To get the one-hit KO and be able to hit it. And I think that's... Well, we need 3 more energy in play. So if we find another way to get an energy in a discard pile, we can use Electrode. But I really want an Ultra Ball, because we can grab... we can grab Pyroar and then just evolve into the Pyroar. And also get energy in a discard pile, so we're pretty much just set and good to go. That's what I'm thinking at the very least. But if we don't, then we can hit into it next time, which is good, nonetheless. All right, not happening. I think we just we Mysterious Treasure away an energy. And we Power Pad for the Guzmas. Just to be on the safe side. So you might not even lead the Electro yet. We don't need that. Let's get you down on the Ray. Do we Power Pad the Guzmas, though? Is it if your opponent has any EX in play? So I can Guzma retreat. So I think I might just take a quick KO on a Charmander, just for the time being, and then recover these Guzmas here, because we're out of Guzmas. So let's just get some Guzmas back. All right, there we are. Sweet. So it's smooth sailing, quite slow, but I think that's okay for the time being, considering they're just not setting up. Cynthia's pretty good, because this hand is almost just dead, almost 0 playable cards. So Cynthia's a pretty good card to get off the prizes, not gonna lie. So yeah, hopefully we can just slowly build up, if not explode with Electrode and just absolutely thrash a Charizard or something that will come out, because that's going to be a bit of an issue, is when they get the Charizard. So it also depends what Charizard they're doing, you know, because they do have the Detective Pikachu Charmander, so they might be going for the Detective Pikachu Charizard GX, which I completely forgot what it does, because I've never seen it in play. I've seen the card, obviously, like the artwork, but I've never actually come up against it. But I don't think it's that good a card, if I'm correct. Like most Charizards, except Team Up. So I'm interested to see what Charizard we're up against. That'd be pretty cool. But with that said, I think this is... I could be preemptive in saying that this is pretty much a wrap, but... I mean, we've got to take 5 prizes still, so let's not say that, because look what happened last game, Sean. You thought you won, and then bang, you're gone because of a sudden GX attack you did not prepare for. So, yeah, be careful. Right. I think I'm honestly just looking at my hand, just going to play Cynthia. I'm going to attach energy to the Ray, but just play... Yep. I am not shocked. What a strange video. And I'm going to have to end it here, unfortunately. I don't have much time to... get some more games in. Such an odd video, isn't it? Such a strange one. But also crazy at the same time. Because we did get to see the strategy pull off. But yikes, is it a bit risky? Maybe play Shedinja, but then are you juggling too many concepts? Yes, I'm also aware I could play Ditto in here. Just sprung to mind, but... I really like this Litleo, by the way, just on a side note, because it has free retreat if they have a GX. So you get a cool free retreater, if anything. In some, if not most games. But I think this deck is cool. I think it's fun. But I think it would be a really cool idea. If you want to try this in your spare time, I think I'm going to try it just for fun. I don't think I'm going to make a video on it, so I'm just going to say it here. Is you could try some like wacky energy switch Rayquaza deck, right? Where it's just using Rayquaza to get energy in play, and then you use energy switches and multi-switches and da-da-da. I know there's Rayquaza Naganado, which kind of does that, but I'm pretty sure people can mess around, and if not already have messed around with that idea. But I thought it'd be fun just to try the combo of the Rayquaza Pyro Electrode GX. I think it's fun, and you did see it come into play, but it was just a bit too late. But yeah, nonetheless, with that said, try it out if you want to have a quick laugh. That's pretty much the only thing you're going to get out of it. But other than that, do leave a like if you did enjoy, and of course, do subscribe for more. And I will see you tomorrow for an episode of Pack a Match. So please do take care and peace.